Welcome in, everybody. How are you? It is Waggin Tales Wednesday. It's one of my very favorite days of the week. As far as the weather, we've got mid-50s as the high today, but it is overcast and it is windy. I hope you don't blow away while you're out there. Today is also the day that the Goldens kick off 3 shows at the free shows at the Troubadour, Jimmy Bowen and Friends. Mark your calendars and come on out and join us for the Season 6 tapings of Jimmy Bowen and Friends. They start Monday, January 23rd through Thursday, January 26th at the Texas Troubadour Theater on Music Valley Drive in Nashville. They've got an amazing lineup. Carolyn Dawn Johnson, Ronnie McDowell, the Goodwin Brothers, the Jordan Family Band, John McEwen, Johnny Rodriguez, the Goldens, David Frizzell, Rafe Van Hoy, Maddie True, Ian Flanagan, Johnny Woods, and of course, Jimmy Bowen himself. 3 shows a night. You won't want to miss them. Shows are 5:30, 7, and 8:30 p.m. every day. They're free and open to the public. There's great food and a full bar available for purchase. Hope to see you there at the Texas Troubadour Theater.
Here at Horse Plus Humane Society, we are constantly getting in some of the cutest critters, including these 2. And if y'all are interested in adopting a horse or donkey or even a barn cat from us, let us know by sending us an email at adoptions@horsehumane.org. And our adoption specialist will get you an application, and if and when you are approved, we'll set up an appointment and you'll get to talk with our trainers and adoption specialists to find the perfect critter to add to your family.
Hockey in Music City just hits different. It's one big honky-tonk party. It's the sea of gold in the crowd. The goals, the saves, the celebrations. It's an experience like no other. Don't miss a minute of the action this season. Visit NashvillePredators.com/tickets to get your seats today. That's NashvillePredators.com/tickets. And we'll see you at Bridgestone Arena.
Good morning to Suzanne and Mark, Alabama. And Mark says, I ate an extra plate at supper last night preparing for the high wind coming, so I'm good. You so funny. Corinne, I knew you'd be happy about the Goldens. 5:30. They will kick off the show tonight at the Texas Troubadour Theater. And good morning. EB is with us this morning. Elizabeth, so good to have you. Elizabeth's going to Ireland with me. And a whole bunch of y'all are going to Ireland with me in April. Cannot wait. It'll be so much fun. We have got our Daily Yummy, and today it's brought to us by Walmart. Walmart is hiring, but we'll find out about that right after this.
Hey guys, I'm Jocelyn from Grandbaby Cakes, and today I am going to show you a quick and easy way you can turn Progresso chicken and wild rice soup into New Orleans jambalaya. So I know what you're thinking. You're saying, girl, Jocelyn, I don't have time to make jambalaya. Well, that's okay, because I am going to show you how quick and easy you can make it, starting with the Progresso soup. You're gonna take that to a whole nother Cajun level. Let's get started. With the help of Progresso and their chicken and wild rice soup that features 100% antibiotic and hormone-free white breast chicken, most of the work is already done. All you have to do is pick up a few fresh ingredients to complement the flavors. Add a couple shakes of hot sauce and a sprinkle of parsley, and it's ready to serve. Voila, guys! Look what we made. We made a simple and easy, delicious jambalaya from New Orleans, totally authentic, starting with Progresso chicken and rice soup. It could not get any easier, but it is definitely delicious. You will love every single bite. All you gotta do is have a couple ingredients and you can turn this into this. I don't know about you, but I am ready to dig in. This video was brought to you by Progresso and Tastemade.
I love what she does. Jocelyn is great. She's a Louisiana cook. You can find out more by following grandbabycakes.com, and you can follow, she's got a YouTube channel and she does a lot of work with Progresso. And they also have a chicken and sausage gumbo from Progresso that will do almost exactly the same thing. So if you can't find one, you find the other, still make that homemade jambalaya. And it is the season when it's cold outside, make it hot inside. Put the pepper to it. This is all brought to you by our friends at the Walmart Distribution Center. Hiring now. Walmart Supply Chain is hiring in Lebanon. Earn up to $22.25 an hour when you join our new fulfillment center. Enjoy competitive pay and premium perks, including 100% paid college tuition, 401k match, flexible schedules, a free Walmart Plus membership that includes discounts, and free Paramount Plus, paid time off, and so much more. Fulfilling work starts right here. Text JOIN to 240-240. That's JOIN 240-240 to apply now. It's good to have you guys in with us. And Elizabeth, thank you. You got your hair cut. Looks absolutely fabulous. Thank you. I ran in yesterday. I said, you know what? I got hair all different colors. I said, let's just cut up to where the natural is and let's just start over. How about that? And so that's what we are. We're starting over and trying a little something different. My cousin's on this morning, Timothy Free. We're going to talk king cakes with him in the next couple of weeks because we are getting ready for the Mardi Gras. You know, used to be Mardi Gras was only in Louisiana, in New Orleans, and it was in Mobile, Alabama, where Mardi Gras actually started. Don't tell anybody from Louisiana I said that, but it's true. It's true. Anyway, Adonis Lindsay is with us. He is a fabulous motivational speaker. I need to have you on the show again, Adonis. Thank you for the compliment. And Adonis has several great books, but I want you to check him out, Adonis Lindsay, and have him come speak to your church or your group because he's amazing. And Steve Burney's with us, going to Ireland with us too. I don't know if there's any room left to go to our Ireland trip, but if you guys want to go with us, I said, y'all, I see y'all every day here, but now we're all going on a vacation together. That's what kind of people we are. I just love it. Well, our daily giggle is just something to lighten our spirits, And this little girl, you know, when you have kids in weddings, you just be prepared. Kids in weddings are they're absolutely going to upstage everybody. They're going to upstage everybody. And this little girl was in China at a wedding, and it was So cute. But it's brought to us today by 50 Forward. All around Middle Tennessee, for people 50 and over, there's an activity center called 50 Forward that is fabulous. You can eat together, you can do crafts, you can dance, you can go on trips together. 50 Forward is a great organization to be involved in. And now they've joined with the National Institute of Health to create a better way to get information about our health to be able to be used for the greater good. It's called All of Us. All of Us, join allofus.org/50 forward to find out more information.
We are one nation, one people. When called upon to give from within, we come together and find that our capacity to help others is limitless. What lies inside all of us is more than data. It's life. It's more than insight and medical research. It's vision and honor and compassion. What's flowing through America's veins is its diversity. The next great breakthrough will be found in each and every one of us. And what we find there will unlock mysteries and eradicate disease. We ask for 1 million individuals to come forward and stand on this landmark in history. All of us are different. And it's those very differences that will lead to answers for generations to come.
There is something about that Baby Shark song and Daddy Shark and Mommy Shark. It just is infectious for kids. And if you are a parent or a grandparent or an aunt or an uncle, you have heard this. You have heard this, I promise you, probably more times than you care to. Well, speaking of China, Chinese lanterns are still at the zoo, and it goes on till February 4th. Do not miss a chance to go and see this before it gets out of here, because it really is fantastic.
This holiday season, the largest lantern event in the country returns to Nashville Zoo. After sunset, come see more than 1,000 Chinese lanterns. All new designs including mythical beasts, a fantastical North Pole village, even a dragon soaring over your head. Welcome back to Zoo Illumination at Nashville Zoo. Bigger, brighter, and better than ever.
Don't forget, before February 4th, got to go see it, nashvillezoo.org. And following Zoo Illumination, there's another really cool thing coming out. I can't wait to tell you about it, but mum's the word. That's coming to our show. It is time for our motivation moment. And for this, it is Waggin Tails Wednesday, and people do some amazing things, including my friend who started an organization to save pit bulls. Have a terrible reputation, and not that they have not been in the news, even of late. Packs of pit bulls doing some really awful things, but any dog with teeth can be a weapon if used the wrong way and taught the wrong way. It is not indicative of the breed, but the person who raises them, and how they take care of them, and how they group them together. And so whatever kind of dog you have, I said the worst bite I ever got from a dog was from a Chihuahua. I'm just saying, but the power of the jaws, and it makes it a different thing. But most pit bulls are wonderful, great family pets. Don't you remember our gang, the Little Rascals? Petey was what we would call now a pit bull, and in the 50s they were the number one protective pet for children and families. Well, let's see what one woman did to try to get the word out about the wonderful side of this breed and how to raise them responsibly. And she started a group called Nashville Pity.
So I started Nashville Pity because I had been involved in animal rescue for a little bit and had started to get to know some folks in the animal welfare community. And I heard about a hearing that Gallatin was having. They were proposing a breed ban, and I had never heard of that before. So I found out a little more about it, and I ended up going to the hearing where they had the council, and they were deciding if they wanted to ban pit bulls in the community. And it seemed the situation in Gallatin and in other situations where they're proposing this legislation, it always seems like a fight, and it seems difficult because at that point you're facing people that have already made up their minds that pit bulls or these dogs that look like pit bulls or have a certain look to them, they've already made up their mind that they're bad dogs and that they're the problem. So you go there and you have to basically convince them that that's not the solution. And so it seemed to me like there could be a better way. And that's when I decided to start doing something. And I reached out to a lot of the folks, some of the folks that were there at that council hearing, and I was reaching out to other folks in the animal welfare community because I didn't at that time see myself leading any type of movement. And I thought, rather than fighting these things once they get there, what if we start getting out into the community and start letting people see these dogs in a different light, see them the way we see them.
This video is sponsored by...
Hey everybody, how you doing? We're here at Paws in Murfreesboro, located on 285 John Rice Boulevard. Now normally we come out here and do our featured pet of the days videos, but instead we're just going to show off Paws as a whole and tell you exactly how they work and how you can come in and adopt a pet and take one home. Now first off, Paws is funded primarily by grants and donor dollars. So a lot of that money comes in from the government, from the city, and also by local residents who come in and donate money, which you can do on the website at paws.rutherfordcountytn.gov, or you can just come into Paws itself and help donate that way. They also have a volunteer program, which thank you to a lot of you who come in. They said the public, a lot of people just come in and walk the dogs just to get them out of the cage and show them some love. You have to be 18 years or older, or if you're under 18, you have to have a parent with you or a legal guardian to take the dogs out. The actual volunteer program they have, where you can come in before hours, after hours, help feed the dogs, take them out, care for them, etc. You have to apply for, which you can do again here at Paws or on the website, paws.rutherfordcountytn.gov. And now as far as adopting a pet goes, you can they have same-day adoptions available. You can come in, there's an application process you have to go through with them in person. If they do ask if you have another pet at home, say if you have another cat and you're wanting to adopt another cat here, to bring them in with you so they can get acclimated together. They have a room where they put them in together and they can play. And now as far as the fees for the adoptions, cats are pretty much name your price. They don't set a price to the cats. Dogs, the average is between $40 and $80 to the dogs, depending on the size. If an animal does test positive for heartworm, you do have to pay for that treatment ahead of time. Now, the most expensive treatment we've heard was $250 for the heartworm treatment, and that's based on the size of the dog, because the dogs have to get shots for the heartworm, so the bigger the dog, the more shots they have to get, hence $250. All right, so if you're looking to add a new member of your family, a new fur baby, as they say inside, dog, cat, anything, come on down to Paws, check them out, 285 John Rice Boulevard. Thanks, everybody.
I love that. I love, and a shout out to my friend Lorraine, who is a volunteer at Nashville Paws. If you're in a situation where you love pets, but maybe you can't have them where you are, volunteering is how I did it when I first moved to Nashville. I lived in an apartment on Music Row and I couldn't have pets, but I volunteered and I met the contacts that I have now in the animal rescue or network that we have started there. And I worked at Nashville Humane back when it was over on Harding. And it was just a wonderful organization of people that I got to meet. Well, now we're going to head to Gallatin. And this is a people story. The Shalom Zone helps kids, and it's just a wonderful place. And now there is a mural that's painted outside, and it really signifies everything that goes on inside the Shalom Zone.
little boy, little girl, crowned, kind of in awe of the beauty of life.
You're doing a wonderful job on that mural.
Thank you. They're kind of like fireflies and butterflies coming out of this jar. Some flowers and just some whimsical movement. The fact that we're using the negative space of the brick, there's no room for errors. And also, it's raw brick. It soaks up paint like crazy, so we had to come in and prime everything, like the silhouette of the image, primed it, and then I sketched the design, and then I painted on top so the colors can pop off of the primer. Yeah, it's kind of hidden back here, but hopefully this will draw some attention to this place. I know they do a lot of awesome things for the community, but I mean, I'm just glad to be a small part of it, you know? Let's see.
Chic, all-season glamping yurt is how you will find this cozy, private, Pinterest-worthy glamping site, also known as the Glamping Place. Owner Dar Place gives me a tour both by golf cart and by horseback. Dar, thank you so much for giving us a view at the Glamping Place. So go ahead and tell us, like, what is this all about?
Well, we just wanted to, you know, the good Lord gave us a little piece of his land, and it is so beautiful out here, as you've seen today. And we just wanted to share it with folks. And so what we offer is the ability to come out here and camp on our site. You're basically just camping in our backyard. Our backyard just happens to be 50 acres. And then it butts up to another 500 acres on, you know, the backside of downtown Clarksville, if you will. And we're like, man, this is just, we just wanted to share it. So it's it allows you to come out here and be secluded, have time with your family, time with your significant other. We also offer horseback riding, obviously. And so this is Henry right here, or Sir Henry as he likes to be called. And then Glory, who you rode today. And, you know, God's blessed us with all this, and we just wanted to share it with Clarksville. And a lot of folks have just said, you know, there's not enough to do in Clarksville. There's things to eat. There's, you know, we have wonderful restaurants downtown.
Right.
But there's just not enough stuff to do. And so we wanted to offer some of that stuff to do. And what's more fun than camping and horseback riding? And but with glamping, so that's a glamour camping. You show up at our tent. The bed is here, it's made, it's super plush, everything. I mean, all you have to do is bring your food and your water and whatever you want to drink, and we take care of everything else.
And you know, and what you see here, so you're seeing the glamping site, you're seeing the spot where you get to stay. It really is a hotel style room. You have all the amenities at this particular glamping location. Share the yurt that you have there and what it's decked out with.
And so it's a Mongolian style bell tent, or a yurt as they call them. And you know, we've had people come back and said, I'm definitely hurting for another yurt. And so I thought that was neat, but excuse me. So inside and it's completely off grid. So there's nothing, there's no electrics, it's all solar powered. And then we have a off grid shower as well. And the shower is completely heated. So it gets hotter quicker than my house shower. Nice. It's ran off of propane and a little tank. It hooks to a water hose and you have instant shower. So yes, you have a hot shower, you have a sink, you have power, you have a big plush bed, lanterns, a futon, carpets, a wood fire stove inside, and then of course a fireplace or a fire pit with a grill on the outside. And so we just tried to create this little getaway, this seclusion that you can come out here and it's just quiet, and you can come up and pet our horses even if you don't want to ride them, or get a visit from one of my GSPs, and just find a little bit of peace and quiet amongst all that hustle and bustle out there. So come out and see us.
It really is just the perfect getaway, and it's right in our backyard in Clarksville. So as we talk about why Clarksville is this beautiful place to live and to work and to call home, this is one of those many reasons. So we get to meet the people, see the places, and go to the businesses and just see the uniqueness that's right here in Clarksville. Where can we go to look to book a spot here at the Glamping Place?
So you can go to our Facebook page, the Glamping Place Clarksville.
Okay.
So somebody beat me to the dadgum page. So the Glamping Place and then Clarksville, because we are Clarksvillians. And so the Glamping Place Clarksville, or you can also find it on Airbnb. And then Verbo as well has a site. So yeah, Airbnb and Verbo are where most of the listings. But go to the Glamping Place and find us there right on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay, I know Elizabeth's with me. I want to check this place out. Thank you to Stephanie Miller, who is our host of This Week in Clarksville and our brand new host that just started with Mornings on Main Street. And she is incredible. And she finds out the news that is the news that we want to hear about. Just love her to pieces. Shout out to my friend Lori Mahan, who's watching today, who used to have a pit bull and love that. And I have 2 at my house right now, and I just adore them more than lunch and jewelry. It's time for our Tourist in Your Hometown, or our Hometown Tourist segment. And how long has it been since you have tried out Goodlettsville?
Goodlettsville is unique in the fact that it's the only Goodlettsville in the United States of America. We really have experienced exponential growth.
I think that there's a lot to offer in Goodlettsville in the future, especially as Nashville continues to grow. Since we're a very close neighboring city to Nashville as it grows out, obviously more and more exciting things will come into Goodlettsville.
Visitors to Nashville can come by, check us out, and experience the growth that we've had here. I'd recommend that they come to Mansker Station. It's a great place to come in and to learn the history of the city of Goodlettsville. There's park and recreational facilities out here, great food.
There's so many wonderful things happening in Goodlettsville. The food trucks coming in down on Main Street, and guess who the food trucks are calling for food? Us, local businesses.
We are a music town.
And I was amazed at how many musicians lived in Goodlettsville. There was a bunch of them. The String Bean, Bill Monroe, Grandpa and Ramona Jones.
My mom is country music legend Loretta Lynn. This was really the area that a lot of them moved to. So at one time, just about every country music star has lived in this area.
Between here and Nashville and beyond, I'd say it's a pretty strong connection here.
There's so much that's good about Goodlettsville, and for the average woman, shopping is one of those things that will attract us into a community if we're coming in for a visit. For me, Rivergate Mall has always been one of my favorites, but if you're into antiquing, we have a thriving antiques district right here on Main Street. There are also some wonderful small independent shops that operate right here in Goodlettsville.
We have 3 exits, and it's easy to get to the mall, it's easy to get to the park, it's easy to get to all the restaurants that we have. We have a great golf course, 12 Stones, so we have it all.
There's so many antique stores and boutiques that you can go and shop. So if there is something that Goodlettsville doesn't have, Nashville is just 10 or 15 minutes away, and it's so easy to get to.
There's so much good that's happening here in Goodlettsville, and we're excited to share that with individuals who might be visiting the Middle Tennessee area. Come by and see us. Our doors are always open, and we would be so happy to have you come visit with us here in Goodlettsville.
That's our new segment, Hometown Tourist. I hope you liked it. And if you've got an area you want me to check out, I know why I like Goodlettsville. I'm an antiquer and I love all the little shops. And Chic Artique is amazing if you like home decor. And I would find things in antique stores and I'd go, I need to come back and get this. And I'd miss it. But then I'd go to Franklin and I'd go to a dealer's place and 4 times the price, the same item. And I'm going, dealers are shopping here. So you can get great bargains on some very cool things if you're looking to decorate. And I just absolutely, I know. Peggy and Patsy, both farm women. both farm women. Thank you guys for being part of us. Follow, subscribe, and share. That's what we do, the FSS. And I'm so glad you're part of our family. Be safe, be kind, and remember, you are loved. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.
We are home, we are family, we are things to do and places to see. Mom and pops, local grown, small business Saturdays. We are Main Street, Main Street, Main Street. We are your Main Street today.